My name is Steel City Meech, and I have been playing NCAA football since I was 3 years old. The first ever NCAA football game I have ever played was NCAA football 2003. When this came out, I was 2 years old, but when I first gained my memory and recollection, I was 3 years old. So this was the first game I ever played. I became a diehard college football fan, a diehard NCAA football fan at that. Dudes like Larry Fitzgerald representing for Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Dude, I have a love relationship with this. It's not even love-hate. It's an instant banger relationship that has never let go since. In this game, of course, the game that single-handedly saved the community. I sit here and I say this because, dude, the fact that EA Sports and NCAA football went out with a bang on this, and yeah, it didn't hit us as fast as we thought, but let's be honest, man. It's the gift that we slept on, but we're thankful we got onto before we had the chance, man. Ever since I was 9 or 10 years old, I always had an NCAA football wish list. This is something y'all never knew about me. I always had a notebook and a wish list, and I will always write in it about what I would want in NCAA football while I was in elementary school. And it's so crazy because only my family knows this. By the time I was 12 or 13, I tried to send that to EA Sports. Never seen that notebook again, but who knows. But by the time EA Sports stopped making video games for college football, I was legit hurt because I realized, dude, the very next game, it was going to be on the PS4, and I never got to see it again since. And now, I'm officially a content creator, only 5 months on the gaming channel. I'm getting well recognized right now, with a lot more recognition to go. And now, for the first time ever, you get to see my NCAA football important wish list. I know there's going to be a bunch of people that do, ultimate NCAA football wish list. So I'm just going to switch that out in advance. This is the most important NCAA football wish list. Why? Because, dude, I know there's some things that people agree with me on, and I know there's some things that people never thought about. And I sit here before you and I say, EA Sports, if you are watching this right now, I officially nominate myself as a content creator you could come to for wish list ideas as well. So, dude, let's go ahead. Let's get into this. First things first, you guys, I'm going to need you to build off NCAA football. This is a cult classic for a reason. We didn't keep on playing this because this was the only football game we had, but it was also good. And yes, it's nowhere near perfect. Don't get it twisted, dude. You know how many years we had to deal with NCAA football glitches, moving slow as molasses? Because it's my last joke. I'm sorry, I had to add that one. But dude, we have dealt with stuff like this. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was the game we always go to. That's why it's considered as one of the greatest of all time. Simple as that, man. Build off this game. This game has done a lot for us, and it owes all the respect it can get, honestly. They already said that there's going to be a collegiate license, so the FBS teams are going to be on there, so there's no doubts about that. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Different player builds. Let me tell you something right now, for all the Madden creators, all the Madden fans, shoulder pads are not supposed to be that big on dudes like Lamar Jackson. So what do I say? I say Madden 15. The way the players looked, I genuinely like that look. I just don't like how they move. Now I'm about to get into that real quick. We have to get another new gameplay engine. We have to get another gameplay engine. I'm sorry to say this, EA Sports, but you know what? Screw it. Y'all gonna have to listen to this regardless at some point. Y'all need all the ideas y'all can get. Y'all did not make one good football game since it hit new gen on PS4. I'm sorry, you didn't. Madden 25 was kind of mediocre. Madden 15 was, oh, it looks good, but they move like this and I don't like that. Madden 16 was same as that. Madden 17, you had Gronk on the cover and their shoulder pads don't even look realistic. Madden 18 through 21 is the exact same thing. And then you put it on the PS5, it's exactly the same. Dude, we gotta change that. If you want to bring this new game in, you might as well bring a new engine in while you're at it, because nobody is going to like this game if it's on Infinity Engine. I'm sorry. In-depth recruiting. Let these people completely outright edit all the recruits. Honestly. And also bring the NCAA 13 recruiting, because I have heard from multiple people that that's their best recruiting experience ever. Honestly. I won't lie to y'all. I was never a recruiting person because me personally, I was too young to be like, oh, recruiting. No, I just want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was for me. I guess that's the point of a season mode, but you know, you get the idea. Okay, EA, you're not slick. I know the only reason why you guys are counting on the collegiate license is for the simple fact that you actually want to have the actual players in the game. When in actuality, you could just leave the generic teams and then we could just create our own rosters. But I know for a fact you want those people, those actual players, not because you want to pay them, but because you want a better Ultimate Team experience. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Be honest with yourself. It won't feel the same if you're just playing with, you know, legends left and right. But if I actually play with, you know, let's say in a hypothetical world, in a parallel universe, Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence stays for another season. Dude, you won't want to play with Trevor Lawrence if he's going up and he's doing better throughout the season. That's the only reason why y'all want it. And let's be honest, there's kind of nothing wrong with that, because let's be honest, the players would like to be paid off that. With that being said, some microtransactions, some. Don't you dare go crazy on this game and make this whole entire game a pay-to-play mess. No. Hell no. We don't need none of that. If you mess around and do that, you lose the NCAA football community off the rip. Off the rip. Because it was never like that. It was never built off that. It was always built off Dynasty mode. With that being said, don't treat us like Madden, okay? Dynasty mode is what literally keeps NCAA football turning. Alright? Simple as that. I would like to say this. Bring back the same team you had for NCAA 14, or and if you're going to bring that same team, keep them away from Madden and keep Madden away from NCAA football. You feel me? So if you're sitting here saying, oh, we need the dudes from Madden to understand where they're coming from. No. The only people you should have on NCAA football team, because I know for a fact you're going to have separate teams, but get the diehard college football fans that legit love this series and this game, and you put them on that team. Don't put anybody on Madden on that team. No, nobody. I don't care. The only people you get from Madden are the ones that were initially on NCAA football, okay? EA, please get a passionate team leader, okay? With that being said, I hereby nominate College Football Revamp to be hired by NCAA football. I'm saying it right now. I say that right now. College Football Revamp single-handedly revived the community. At a time where big content creators in the NCAA football community were about to stop or already did stop, they brought them back. Heck, that's probably the reason why EA wanted to get back into it, because they realized, dude, this community really wants it and we're almost there. So, dude, let's go ahead and announce it right now. That's probably the reason. But those dudes fixed gameplay issues. Gameplay issues that we had since the beginning of the game. I didn't even know that was logically possible. I didn't even know it was logically possible to mod NCAA 14. That was the one game I always wanted them to mod, or I always wanted somebody to mod, and I never heard it until last year. I literally witnessed them create fields, create uniforms, create helmets, and do everything, and I was just like, these dudes are the truth. You have to at least consider hiring them because, dude, they love that game just as much as y'all, if not more. And they made that. The gameplay you're literally watching right now, they made that. How? Dude, only diehard dudes and dudes that know how to use computers and editing softwares can do something like that. With that being said, EA, please get them. These are my personal wants now. See, look, this is gonna be fun. Come on now. Now come see the wants. All right, let's get it. Actually, you can consider this essential too. If you do not have the team builder website backup, oh, we about to raise hell. Don't get it twisted. Just like I said, Dynasty mode kept it turning around. Oh, you better believe team builder was S tier. Dude, UGF pandas? What are you talking about? That mess single-handedly, like literally was a cult classic of team builder dynasties. Shout out to Not the Expert. But one thing I want y'all to fix. If you're gonna do the team builder website, you have to let us do full customization. And this also goes for original teams too. I'm sorry, but I do not like how the stitching is on, you know, old teams. I'm sorry. So with that being said, make us choose between Nike, Jordan, Adidas, or Under Armour. And let us have those little stitchings that they have now. You know what I'm saying? So when they look at our jerseys, they don't look all old like how they did in NCAA 14. Also, let us customize fields. Now I know what you're saying. Oh, we already let you guys customize fields. No, you didn't. Because I want my logo, you know what I'm saying? My logo in the end zone, and then I want to have, you know, let's say my name is the Lizards. I want to have my Lizards logo or any type of logo I want in that end zone, and then I want it to say Lizards. You know, like Penn State from 01. I want that. I would want something like that. I don't want to see, oh, South Park. So y'all know this is what, no. Let me fully customize. Like, what was the game? Backbreaker. I want us to customize our fields like how Backbreaker did. Dude, the way they let us customize on that was clever. Something that probably should have been taken by EA sooner, but I mean, look, that's just how it is. If you have been on my channel for a good minute, you know what I'm about to bring up. Recreate history. There's a reason why I created my own little part of recreate history. Because I realized nobody was doing this, and I realized that was something I always wanted. Now, y'all did this back in NCAA football 2004 and 2005, and y'all did not do anything more since, and that kind of weirded me out. Dude, bring that back and bring back new games. And I also put this as an idea, right? Put new games in there, and then during the season, completely keep on adding games to there. So anytime there's like a game update, boom, put that in there. Then there's another game update. Put that in there some more. Put some more games in there while we're at it. And make their unlockables. Make them unlockables. So when you say retro teams, boom. If I'm playing with 2005 USC and 2005 Texas, do you think I want the new teams? Of course I do. Bring those teams in unlockable characters, which would go into historical teams. Also, bring in historical jerseys, old jerseys. Then bring in old logos with those old teams. And shout out to my Miami fans. Shout out to all the fans representing the U. You better bring back them stadiums. Oh my gosh, I want to play on the old Orange Bowl stadium. Please do that. Please do that. That has to be a put in. That has to be a put in. I'm sorry. I said that as one of my wants. That's essential. I'm sorry, that has to be essential. You have to put in retro stadiums. Do you not know how many people are going to instantly fall for a game that lets you unlock their old stadiums. Imagine me as a Pitt fan. Do you think I want to play in Pitt Stadium? Dude, that would be so fun. That would be so lit. Oh, microtransactions this, microtransaction that. You wouldn't even need microtransactions. Dude, there's so many games that have like boss levels and everything. And they just have a level of difficulty that don't even need any type of online play. But it's hard. And the harder it gets, the more challenging it is. And when you finally beat that, it makes it so much worth it. Trust me, EA, you're gonna need that one. All right, y'all. Y'all knew this one was coming. Playoffs, easily. But one thing people don't think about, I'm gonna need y'all to make a playoff mode. So look, I played NCAA football 2001. If y'all wondering why I just brought that up, that was the last game NCAA football ever had for a tournament or a playoffs. I know, y'all, right? They actually had it before we were even born. Some of us were even born, right? 4 teams, 8 teams, 16 teams, or for a dynasty, you get to switch it out, okay? In NCAA football 01, y'all had that option. Oh, we can either play bowl games or all the bowl games can be a playoff. I literally played those for a little bit on an old PS1 under my desk. Dude, that was like a mind-blowing thing because I never even knew that getting into that game. So dope, man. One thing I also want, I'm gonna need a situation mode. Okay, look, for all y'all old school Madden users, y'all know what situation mode is. Anytime I get asked on my recreate history, everybody's like, oh, you came from 31 to 10 down? Dude, that's dope. I would like to see if you could come down from 35 to 0. I would love to do that. My problem is I don't have a situation mode. If I have a situation mode, I can recreate so much easier, so much better. Heck, I can even recreate the kick 6. I can actually recreate certain plays if I put them in certain situations, and we can actually do that. Dude, that would make content creating go up the roof. Don't you dare lie to me, because come on now, we would love something like that. So situation mode, some of those game modes would be dope. While looking at the new EA Sports college football website or the Instagram, I actually witnessed them follow Fox College Sports. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. If this is going to be the most important game release in the last 10 years, sports game release, you have to bring everything to the table and put everybody involved. With that being said, EA Sports, you're going to have to bring ESPN, CBS, and Fox Sports. You're going to have to do that. Dude, imagine if for EA Sports, ESPN, imagine we have Kirk Herbstreit and either Chris Fowler or Joe Tessitore. Come on now, you want that. Then Fox Sports, you can have Gus Johnson and Joe Clack. Come on. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. And then CBS, you can still have Brad Nessler and just add Todd Blackledge. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Dude, I'm telling you right now, EA Sports, that little thing is easily something that's going to bring in everybody. Easily. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Easily bringing people in. Next stop, team interests. Okay, look, listen to me. I've seen Madden 21 gameplay. When y'all bring in those teams, y'all are not afraid to add little, screen effects of fireworks and everything, or little atmospheres from aerial views. Please do that for college football. Please do that. Because when I'm playing with Clemson, I would love to see them come out the buses literally look at the crowd and everything and watch them run down the hill. And then all the little balloons be left out. And then when they're doing the little CLESON. I know I probably misspelled that, but screw it, you get the point. I want to see the fireworks come up. With teams like that, Florida State, you know, ETC, you know what I'm saying? Dude, that's dope. Everybody would love that. Everybody would love that. That would be so dope. New band sounds. If you have been following my channel for a good minute, you know I did new custom sounds. That's because EA Sports, think about this. By the time this game comes out, it's probably going to be 2023. And do you know what that means? It's going to be 10 years since NCAA Football 14 came out. Do you want to also know what that means? It's going to be 20 years since y'all came up with them little band sounds that y'all did for NCAA 03. Okay, we're going to need more band sounds, better band sounds, more realistic band sounds, more realistic crowd sounds, more realistic stadium sounds for certain teams. Dude, for example, if I'm playing with TCU and I'm in a neutral-sided game, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I still want to hear that TCU foghorn. I do. I want to hear the so I can be like, it's here. We still hearing this. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that stuff like that gets me just excited because it's like it shows they literally care. I literally watched a few Madden gameplays on YouTube, and y'all did those things for like Patriots, Falcons, the Cowboys. So I know y'all pay attention to those sounds. Full customization of teams. Back when I did the team builder, I basically told y'all, you know, I want them to do custom, you know, uniforms and everything, right? Let's go to the opposition, 2K. In WWE 2K, they haven't made the best wrestling games, okay? But one thing they did that I'm fully in love with is community creations. Boom, here we go, kids. Community creations. Yes, that wrestler might come in wearing something different or wearing something that's already been set for the game. But if you are in the mood to change the colors of those, dude, you should be allowed to do that. Boom, somebody can do whatever. 2K has done an amazing job on custom creations, community creations. That's probably the dopest thing 2K has done before they started messing around and going crazy over microtransactions. Let's not talk about it. But they actually sat there and was like, oh, I want, you know, Jeff Hardy to wear this. I want AJ Styles to wear this. I want The Undertaker to wear red outfit instead of his usual black outfit. And you know something? You can do that. Boom. You could go to anybody who's creating, you know, uniforms or helmets. You can literally go to that, press it, be like, okay, I want this as my, you know, as my alternative. And you can literally play the game, and what they created on that custom creation that you just uploaded or downloaded, boom, it's on the person right there. I want that. If you add custom uniforms, different colors, whatever they want. If you add that, that is, oh, they're gonna love that. People are gonna love that. Okay, this one isn't really a want, it's just more like a why not? Actual soundtrack. I'm sorry, but you know, even though that usual NCAA 14, you know, soundtrack when it comes to the dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay, cool, fine. But come on now. I want us to be realistic here. Come on. Ever since NCAA 06 happened, we have been craving for a soundtrack. We have to do that again. And one thing I'm gonna need y'all to do, EA Sports, if y'all do want to do an actual soundtrack, I'm a diehard rap fan. But please do not go overboard on the rap music. All right, look, I know for a fact certain Caucasian people, certain Hispanic people, certain whatever, you know what I'm saying? They're not all into rap music. That kind of gets to them. That kind of gets annoying because it turns them off of rap music or anything else. But in Madden games, y'all kind of overdo it. I'm sorry to say this. One of my favorite rappers right now is Denzel Curry. Y'all overplayed that dude. All right. Please add some rock. Please add some alternative. Dude, make it feel like everybody's music choice matters in this situation. You dig? I would very much like that. This goes in depth with Dynasty mode. Dude, add a spring game. Dude, there's no... Yes, I get it. It's just a normal, unnecessary game. but maybe it's not for somebody else. Maybe you should go ahead, put the spring game back in like how you did in PS2 games, and make it feel like, yo, we actually care about these players and trying to rebuild our season so we can go ahead and do better. Who is the quarterback I want starting? Well, we're going to figure out in spring training when we do these spring games and how he's throwing, and then we get to see from there. Dude, it's the simple things. If you add the simple things, it matters. Don't ever think for 1 second the simple things don't matter, okay? Better CPU versus user looks. All right, look, understand, not everybody's gonna play online, but if I am playing against the CPU on Play Now, I want them to think just like me. I want them to think just like me. Like how NFL 2K5, I'm sorry EA Sports, I know you hate hearing that game, but let's be honest, they have been miles better than you while you're making actual Madden games now, okay? So don't take it as disrespect. This is just how it has to be. But one thing I love about NFL 2K5, the fact that the CPU plays just like me. That is nuts. In the year of 2004, 2K somehow found a way to make the CPU play just like me. That is nuts. The fact that they could do that is so dope. And if you can find a way to do that while in the process of trying to get myself better for playing online people, and I get to see how I play, and I get to see, oh, how would I do these things? Or what would I do? Dude, I can probably learn from myself and then figure out, oh, so if I keep on trying to do this, this is going to work against this person or any person I want to play. So let me go ahead and change that. Dude, simple things like that is so dope. Mini games. I added situation mode. We gotta get mini games. Okay, understand something. Not every kid is gonna want to go in depth and then play on defense and then play on offense and then play on defense and then play on offense. Maybe they want to do the old bowling games from NCAA football 10. Come on now. Everybody knows NCAA 10 is one of the best for the simple fact that they added mini games. It's the simple things. I already said it. Dude, the little bowling challenge. Dude, the little tug of war. I forgot what other one they had. I think it was the special teams challenge. Dude, that certain things like that is what brings content creating to the top, man. It's the simple things, man, honestly. Like I said, one thing I realized is that they said the CLC. So over 100 teams and the FBS. I'm sorry to say this, EA Sports. You're going to have to bring FCS. FCS. I keep on saying it because I have friends, people I went to high school with that go to lower FCS schools like North Carolina A&T, North Carolina Central, Townsend, like, you know, Duquesne, North Dakota State, Northern Iowa, James Madison. Dude, do you not think that those dudes want to be in that game too? I want you to think about that. And I know I'm saying FCS a lot, but in one thing particular that has to be put in. FCS Dynasty. You have to bring in an FCS Dynasty. If you bring in the FCS teams and you try to work on that in the next year before you try to launch in 2023 or something, bring in those FCS teams. I kid you not, people are going to go crazy for that. And then, in terms of Dynasty-wise, dude, if you're being so dominant in the FCS, you should have the option as a coach to go to the FBS. Dude, for example, North Dakota State stayed winning national championships. Do you think it would be a great thing if they get to finally go up a level? Heck, maybe I want them playing in the Big Ten. Dude, that would be a game changer. That would change everything. I kid y'all not. If y'all was to add that, that would be so dope, man. Adding on to that FCS Dynasty mess, custom conferences. Listen to me. maybe I don't want to just keep on switching teams left and right in the other conferences. Maybe I want to create my own conference. Heck, maybe I want to mess around and bring the Big Sky all the way to the FBS just for the heck of it. Who knows? Maybe one of those teams can be one of the little, you know, group of 5 or group of 6 teams or something. And they can somehow sneak away into a New Year's 6 bowl game. Dude, that would be so dope. If y'all was to figure out a way to do that, oh my gosh. Banger. Instant banger. Before I go on, there's one addition I forgot. When I was saying the playoff, I need y'all to do something real quick. Find a way to get the license of the NFL stadiums. If y'all are going to bring the national championship after the college football playoff, I want to play in NFL stadiums. I want to mess around. I want to play in Miami. Okay, that's going to be a lock. I want to play in Las Vegas. That's going to be insane. I want to play in Inglewood, Los Angeles. I want to play in Cowboys Stadium. I want to play in Lucas Oil Stadium. Heck, I might want to mess around and play in Seattle for all I care. But if it gives a good NCAA football college championship appearance, I want to do that. Please figure out a way to do that, please. Crowd control. Crowd control. NCAA 05 is probably the best feel of a home crowd advantage I've ever felt in my entire life. You have to put in that crowd control. One other thing, while we're creating or while we're about to be in the play now mode, and we already finished picking our uniforms and we're picking weather or stadium, please, can we get crowd changes? Listen to me. If I'm playing with Penn State, you already know what I'm about to bring up. You already know. Let me play a whiteout. I want to play a whiteout game. If I am playing with Iowa, please let me play in a black and gold game. I want to see that crowd black, gold, black, gold. That would be crazy. UCF. I want a blackout. I want a full blackout. I want every single person in that stands wearing black. If it means bringing the crowd alive. Dude, the bounce house would be lit. What are you talking about, man? And if I come up with a top 10 victory or some type of upset, oh my gosh, I want you to figure out a way I can storm the field. Please let me storm the field. That would be insane. That would be so dope, man. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been talking a lot. It's been 36 minutes. Let me breathe. Last but not least, Road to Glory. Please don't add no cutscenes. No. Dudes like me found out a way to make my own storylines and make it work. Dudes like Flimlo Raps, other dudes that's been doing this before me have figured out how to do storylines on their own and have made it work multiple times. With that being said, we don't need a cutscene. We don't need no, I used to go to high school here and everything, and I just want to go ahead and drive around a bit so, I can finally get away to, get recruited and my friend recruited as well. Nobody cares about that. I'm sorry. Nobody cares. And that's the truth. With that being said, please let me find a way to just do a Road to Glory, but it be so challenging that it makes sense. Heck, I don't want to just go into a game, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, okay. I'm team captain now. Now I get to switch all these plays. And nothing be happening. No, it has to be a challenge if we want to go ahead and do this. Also, adding on a Road to Glory, please make there be custom stuff and everything. Maybe I want to wear some turf tape. Maybe I want to mess around and wear some tights. Maybe I want to mess around and wear a dark visor or different colored visors or something. I don't know. But please make it make sense. All right? So, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my NCAA football wish list. Dude. I spent nearly 40 minutes talking. That's how you knew. That's how y'all know I have been waiting to just do something like this for a long time, dude. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh man. I kind of feel so emotional because I'm like, yo, I've been waiting to do this my whole entire life. Hopefully all of y'all get to watch this, man, because dude, this is going to be fun. Y'all gonna have to watch this to the start to finish, man. Y'all gonna go crazy. Come on. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share this to other content creators and anybody else you need to. I'm going to share this out to multiple people too. I hope y'all do too. Anyways, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your friends while you at it. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the OG channel. Links in the description will be down below. Also said, follow me on all my socials. Also follow me on TikTok. I'm kind of posting on there too as well. You know, some little clips and everything. Hope y'all like that. I'm about to be at 1,000 followers on there too, so go ahead. But until then, it's the kid Still City Meech. I'm out.